for Rokana, everybody. LA, how are you? What's up, LA? It is so good to be right here with you to fight back against Donald Trump, Elon Musk, and the unelected billionaires and petty grifters that want to steal from you so they can buy another luxury yacht. We are here to fight back against the corporations that are hiking the cost of childcare and laying off workers. And we are here to fight back against the authoritarians who want to strip you of your freedom of speech, the freedom to make choices about your own body, even your privacy rights. But listen, those of you who know me know that I'm not just about fighting back. I am here because we are also fighting forward. We are not just an opposition party, we are also a proposition party. We know how the world should look, we know what's possible, and most importantly, we know what we deserve. Look, these guys, they want us to live, in the words of the great African philosopher Bayo Akamalafe, in a world of extraction, transaction, and distraction. But we know our world is powerful when we live in a world of connection and cooperation and participation, of true economic and social freedom. And that power is endless, and that is exactly why they are so scared of us, because of our power. Now, I'm not going to lie to you. This is not going to be easy. They are taking everything that everyone has worked so hard for and making it even harder. How the hell are you going to buy a house when the rent is already too damn high? And Donald Trump is hiking up the prices of lumber and drywall. How the hell are you going to afford groceries when the prices of eggs and fruits and vegetables just keep going up and corporations keep price gouging? And how are you going to afford health care that is already too expensive when they just want to give big pharma and big private insurance companies more profit while they privatize Medicare? And listen, it's all so they can give themselves a $5 trillion tax break on your back. And we are saying we are fighting back, Red LA. Now, here's the thing. We have gotten complacent in America. I think we have believed that our democracy was going to survive and we wouldn't have to do much to protect it. And we're seeing that that just ain't so. And we have to change course. And in my mind, we got to do three things. We have to resist and train ourselves for the next step. We've got to defeat the oligarchs and the dictators that are trying to take over our country. And we have to rebuild anew a world that gives genuine economic and social freedom to every person to thrive, not just barely survive. So right now, at this rally and rallies that Bernie Sanders and my friend Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez are doing around the country, more and more people are bringing our power out. When over 3 million people came out just last weekend at the Hands Off rallies, what did we bring out? Our power! And at the many actions to stand up for Mahmoud Khalil and Kilmar Abrego Garcia, and the trans people and immigrant kids right here in LA Unified School District who were detained by ICE, who were being terrorized, LA people across the country stood up. Our power. Now, in addition to the rallies, doers. We got to train and educate ourselves actively for what's coming. We need to learn tools. We need to learn tactics from powerful movements across the world. And that's why I launched the Resistance Lab trainings. We have had over 20,000 people in 3 weeks sign up. There's one tomorrow morning, 10 o'clock to 12 o'clock. You can sign up at PramilaForCongress.com. Because we need to get ready. We need to get strike ready. We need to get street ready. We need to get ready to take down these dictators and oligarchs. Take down the people who are destroying our unions and our institutions, selling off our public goods and resources to the highest bidder, and stripping us of our Social Security, Medicare, and Medicaid. And when we do that, that's when we rebuild the world we know is possible, where every single one of us, white, black, and brown, every race, every class across America, gets to just live a decent life, where we have a roof over our head, food on the table, education for our kids, and dignity with Social Security when we retire. That is all we are demanding. And by the way, that's exactly why Bernie Sanders and I are introducing again the Medicare for All bill in just a couple of weeks. Now, if you all are ready for that vision of the world that we are building anew, then I want you to take the hands of the people next to you, raise them up in the air, and show that our coordinated resistance is stronger than their hate. That our love is greater than their greed, and that our power will eclipse their cruelty. Thank you, LA. Thank you for everything you are doing. And now, I have the great honor of introducing an absolute legend, Grammy Award winner, Rock and Roll Hall of Famer, and the person who had the moral voice of nonviolent resistance movements throughout the history of our country. Please welcome Joan Baez.